movies prior to Gladiator.
Jason,
Report.
please turn your brightness down.
You are hurting your eyes.
I'm concerned for your eyes, bro.
Is that better?
Yes, thank you.
Welcome back to Eat, Sleep, Nerd, a show where you can check out, go AFK, and relax with us as we discuss all things nerd. I'm your dorky DJ, Corey Winter, and in this episode, we're going to find out what happens when you bring 5 nerds together without an agenda. So, if you like this show, like what you hear, like what you watch, go check us out over on youtube.com/@EatSleepNerd. Click subscribe, click like on this video, leave some comments to join in on the conversation. But before we dive in, let's meet a panel of geeks. We have our geeky friends, Nick Murphy, Christian James, Brittany Arp, and Jason Summer.
Hey!
Oh my god.
So, we're just going to have a general chat, talk about nerdy stuff. I don't know what we're going to talk about. General chat.
I was waiting to make that opposed to a private conversation.
I want to know what you guys have been geeking out on. It could be anything in the realm of geek. Movies, video games, comic books, anime. Did I say music? Music. TV shows. Drawing. I don't know.
Underwater basket.
Yeah, underwater basket weaving, yes.
How did you know?
I'm going to kick us off. So Josh and I
Wait, you have props?
have props. Sorry, I was
Wow.
prepared. Josh and I have been playing Helldivers 2, and this might be one of the best games of all time. It's basically Starship Troopers, the game. It's fantastic. You get to shoot bugs. There's satire throughout all of it. It's amazing. You get to play with other people, put together a squad, pick different planets to like eliminate the alien force. It's awesome. You guys need to get this game and we can squad up.
Is
So
it
it's like
the
online play?
PlayStation?
It's on PlayStation, yes, but also on PC. So
I
you
can do
go.
that.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't do that.
It is cross-platform. Josh has
Okay,
been
good.
playing on PC. I've been playing on PlayStation. It's fantastic.
How many dollars is it?
I think it's 40. It's a
40.
cheaper game. Yeah.
It's 40. My husband has been playing this religiously.
Yes.
It's so good. It's so good. Especially if you love Starship Troopers, like the whole vibe of
I
that.
got money.
Right.
$40.
It's better than the $70 that some games are nowadays.
Like, I got to get down the street. I'm playing some video game.
And I hear that Jason has not played Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. So what's your excuse?
Mr.
Well,
Final Fantasy.
so my excuse is that it was a gift from my brother, and they bought the hard disk. What do they call it? Hard meat. What do they call it?
The
now?
hard disk.
Hard
yes.
copy.
Hard disk.
The
Hard
floppy
copy,
drive.
thank you.
Yes.
Yes. And it's on back order. So I did play both demos that dropped. They did Nibelheim demo and they did Junon, which anybody who's familiar with the story knows what these are.
Isn't that first guy from Sound of Music? No, it's Edelweiss. Sorry. Sorry. Go ahead.
Nibelheim. No.
Sorry.
God, that was horrible.
It's fine.
So
did the job.
That's
Nibelheim is like the backstory of how Sephiroth like went nutso. And you play that little part there. And then Junon is one of the cities that you go to when you leave Midgar, which is where we ended the first game. And it's just kind of the outside area of that before you actually go into the city. The game is spectacular so far. The demo.
So by the
Beautiful.
first game, do you mean the 7th game, which actually is like the 20th game?
This is a Final Fantasy VII remake part 2 called Rebirth. Anyway,
It can only be so many finals. Like eventually, it's just like
well, you
Kinda like
know
Final
what
Destination.
you know what the lore is on Final Fantasy, don't you?
no, I've never played it.
Oh, no. So like the true life real lore is that
Oh, no.
this guy, this
Okay.
this game developer, his company was going out of business. And so they threw all their money into this last game and they called it Final Fantasy because they thought it was going to be the last thing that they ever put out.
That's actually really
Saving
sad.
Their company and saving his job and all this other stuff. So,
Imagine what you can make when you just try.
I'll be.
Ain't that something?
or when you're scared shitless.
Put that on a shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just try.
Try real hard.
Just do it. Just
Well, that's already on a shirt. Just
Yeah,
you gotta-
you can't
yeah.
do that one.
Yeah, that's true. anyway, but it's really great. If you haven't picked up a copy of it, I would say do it, or at least try the demos because they're free on PlayStation 5.
You know what you should pick up if you haven't tried it yet?
Helldivers.
Helldivers.
Yeah,
Not the first, 2.
right too.
That skull looks
Doors.
really cute.
Yeah, doesn't it?
Right. They got a Powder Puff
Mm-hmm.
team
Mhm.
logo.
It's adorable.
Like we're
What?
gonna beat you up, but we're gonna,
Yeah.
we're gonna be real pretty when we do it.
Well, the Powerpuff Girls.
Yeah.
Also, I finally picked up a PlayStation Portal. Yeah, so I was not convinced it was going to be worth the cost. It's only $200, surprisingly, but it actually
Only.
works. Um,
Only.
so, I mean, for something like this, it should be like $300, $400. So it's not like a PSP. It's not like a Vita. Like you can't install games on it. It's basically just a remote play
You
device.
have
Like
broken Nick
Yeah, I
and
know.
Christian over there.
I know they're off in their own world. You have to have a PlayStation 5 to play this. Like it's basically it's a streaming device from your PlayStation. Like the only way to play it is through your PlayStation 5. But there's no lag. Like there's no loss in quality. Like there's no lag in the button mashing. Like I can play I was playing it in a whole nother state with my PlayStation 5 still here, and there was no lag. Like it's fantastic. I was playing Helldivers 2.
So is that
online.
like state of denial? State of what?
I don't get you, Jason.
PSP
So, yeah,
was my
if-
favorite handheld console ever.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
really, it was
That
awesome.
was awesome.
And like it feels good in your hands, does it?
I mean, it does. It feels like a steering wheel, kind of.
I mean,
Ooh,
it is wide.
interesting.
It's very wide. But no, if you're,
That's what she said.
it's
I'm sorry.
it's
I
for a
fought
very,
it. I fought it. I'm fine. I'm sorry.
it's for a very niche market.
Uh-huh.
So like the reason I wanted it is because obviously my PlayStation 5 is in a specific location in my house, but sometimes I want to play on my couch or in my bed, or yet again I've been traveling a lot, so it's actually kind of cool that I can play my PlayStation 5 in a whole different state and it actually works. So yeah, and the screen's pretty.
I feel like I would break this. Like,
I am very scared because I don't have a case for it yet. God.
Oh, wow.
Sorry. I don't have
Oh,
$200 to pay.
He's
Yeah.
rich. He's rich. He got $200, but he didn't get a case for it, so
Right.
he's rich.
Mhm,
Right.
mhm.
So-
I'll get another. This is $200.
yeah, it's just $200.
Yeah, I'll get another.
It's like Kanye West when he was like using the iPad as an umbrella. Just,
Yeah.
Yeah, you're that kind of rich that has a white car and leaves it dirty.
Mm.
You know, you've seen it.
No, the rumor is though that if this is actually a success for Sony, they will actually develop a proper portable device again, which I'm looking forward to.
I kind of want it. I can
So
see
wait,
it.
so that I wasn't super
I know,
listening
I
because you
know.
said $200, but like that that so you can play anything that you have on your PlayStation.
Yeah.
Anywhere else aside from your PlayStation.
Yes.
So it like if I started playing Assassin's Creed or if I had it downloaded on there, and then I wanted to play it on that, like how like we're going on a road trip somewhere, and I wanted
Yep.
to play it, then
As
it
long as
would stream from
Your PlayStation 5.
to that device.
Yes. As long as you have a good
I see.
internet connection, it works.
Your internet connection here, or internet connection there.
Both.
So like I couldn't do it in the car drive unless I was like
It'd probably be-
hotspotted or something.
Yeah, it'd probably be pretty spotty if you
so
like
your
were moving.
your PS5 has to be on.
Correct.
So is this any different than if you got like that backbone for your phone and then downloaded the PS?
It's not, but
Okay.
people that have tried both say that it's actually a more reliable connection.
Okay.
So
So
yeah, it's the same idea.
$200.
Yeah.
right?
So there is this. So a cheaper way to do this then would be to use your phone, download the app, and then get the
Okay.
backbone.
Okay.
No, I'm just
But
saying.
that's-
Like if
that's a
people wanted to
significant-
try
okay,
this
okay.
thing,
I mean, yeah. Try.
I mean,
to
try
just see
the
if it's
ability to
worth it,
play
yeah.
remotely. Yeah.
I think it's a perfect device for me. I like it. So
We should bring
It
back
seems cool.
movie gallery and just have that for like rentals.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
That'd be great.
My brain hurts.
I do miss movie gallery.
Why does your brain hurt?
That was a lot of information all at once, and I was like, I don't know what that is. I was like, I was like sitting here having flashbacks to like Dissidia on PSP. I still have my PSP actually.
I do too. I have my Vita
I
still.
love that
I
thing.
bet you could
Sadly.
probably sell that for some money.
Well, too bad they'd have to
Just saying.
go
If you were
through
like really
me.
specific people.
I mean, they made so many of them. That's not really. You can't really get a good value on them.
No.
A lot of them,
no.
though, that you see, though, are in really bad shape. So to have one,
Yeah.
like, mine is in really great shape because, again, I loved that thing. I would take it to cons with me all the time and just sit there
Mhm.
and play.
Oh, that was a good. Oh, that was a different time.
It was.
That was a good time.
It was.
I know. I went outside.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you could have taken your PSP with you.
I did.
I was just being
I
a
did.
jerk.
All right, so that's enough about me. What's been going on with you guys? Tell me something nerdy.
Something nerdy.
That is the name of the show.
But
So-
yeah, true.
Or talk about food. I don't know.
Well, it also has sleep in the title, so it
Oh.
did sleep a lot. Like
Me too.
quite a lot.
True.
All right.
I mean,
what was I just thinking about?
Oh my god.
Oh, actually, you said something about movies. So I watch a lot of reaction channels, and I also subscribe to a lot of Patreons. And there's one Patreon.
I thought you were going to say patriotic channels. I was like, that's weird.
No.
Okay.
Not me.
Okay.
And they have been watching a lot of older movies.
Mhm.
There's one called Leon, the Professional.
mm-hmm.
Had that one guy, I can never remember his name, but he was in Mission Impossible, like the first one.
Renee. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Also has Natalie Portman in it.
Yeah.
And when she was like super young.
I have no idea.
Yeah, I think it came out in 1994.
Leon
I guess
the
I could look it
Professional.
up.
Yeah. But yeah, that movie's awesome. But also, yeah, just mainly just looking at old movies
Okay.
that seem interesting. Because, like, since we have all these platforms, some people make you pay for the movie. Some people, you just stream it straight up. So I've been trying to find the cheaper option, just milling about on movies, different movies. So yeah.
All right.
I may have something for you. I'll let you know later.
Heard?
That sounded like a
Seriously.
threat. I may have something for you.
I got something for you.
I'll let you know later on my.
later. It's, Jean Reno is the. He was also in the new Inspector Gadget movies with Steve Martin.
You say new.
Wow.
New-
Yeah. I think I wasn't.
Like, wasn't that the 90s?
Okay. Oh, okay. The new. Well, there was the Inspector Gadget movie or the Pink Panther movies from the '60s with Peter Sellers.
Now we're talking about Pink Panther.
Well, we're talking about Jean Reno.
What year did this
How did
Inspector
we get
Gadget
here?
movie come out?
Yeah.
No, Inspector.
that was
I
Matthew
meant
Broderick.
Pink Panther.
I was gonna say, I
Not
thought that was
Inspector
Gadget. Matthew Broderick,
was
yeah,
in-
yeah.
was
Yeah,
Inspector
no.
Gadget
I meant
in,
Steve
like,
Martin and Pink
2000.
Panther. Sorry.
Can you look up when that Inspector Gadget movie came out? Because I want to say it's 2000, and I just need to know. It's a thing with me right now.
99.
I was
Ooh,
gonna
I was
say-
about to say it was
close.
yeah.
we had to get that out for the turn of the millennium. There,
That movie was only an hour and 18 minutes long.
it didn't need to be long.
Okay.
They got some-
Movies prior to Gladiator.
Jason,
Report.
please turn your brightness down.
You are hurting your eyes.
I'm concerned for your eyes, bro.
Is that better?
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, that's like the that professional movie. It's only 100. Well, it's only an hour and 49 minutes long.
That's a respectable length.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's supposed to be an action drama.
Mhm.
I'm like, oh, in and out like that.
Yep.
It starts off like pretty. Whew. So you do really have to wait for the action and see what's going on in the movie.
Respect.
It also has another memorable Gary Oldman performance.
We love him.
Yes.
So I have a story that has nothing to do with nerd things, but so today this happened maybe 2 hours ago. I was at home. One of my friends was over. We were actually, I guess it is nerdy. We were playing video games. We were playing
Yeah, there
Super
you
Smash
go.
Brothers.
Tying it all in.
Ironically, we were playing Super Smash Brothers, and I hear a knock on my door. I'm like, nobody ever comes. Like, this might be the second time anyone has ever knocked on my door, and I've lived there for 3 years. Oh, that's not true. Food deliveries. That's not the point. So I look out the peephole, and it's my neighbor who lives right next to me. She's an older lady. Doesn't get around very well. Has a really small dog. I think she lives by herself. You know, so I kind of like check in with her and stuff. especially during the snow ice stuff.
Yeah.
So I opened the drawer, and she has this big thing of toilet paper. I mean, like one of the 24 packs.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
From
huge.
Costco.
Yeah, and she like took a couple out, and she said, "Hey, I got some toilet paper for you." I was like, "Thanks."
Aw.
I'm good, but thank you. And I took it, and she said, "Well, what's your name?" And I told her my name, and she told me her name. And she's the other day she she just gotten out of the elevator. She had a walker, one of the kinds that you could sit in,
Yeah.
and she sat in there, and she was trying to get her. We have key fobs to get into our rooms, to our apartments, and the dog's leash had wrapped around the thing, and she was trying to undo that while she was trying to get her key out and I happened to come up the elevator, and I walked out, and there she was. She was like, "Please help me."
Oh.
And so I got the dog thing out, and I opened her door for her, and I got her in and all that stuff. So I think she was like giving me toilet paper as a thank you.
That was her way of being like, you know what, you did something for me that I needed, so let me give you something that you may need in the future.
It was
You're
It's
gonna
like
need it.
I will
her equivalent
never need-
exchange.
100%. Yeah, I will never need to buy toilet paper again.
Okay.
Never.
Wait, the
Never.
entire 24 pack was for you?
It was legit like 22 rolls.
Oh
Like
my
she took a couple. That was it.
Oh.
I was like, "Do you not need?" She
Good
She
Lord.
said, "I've got plenty." I said, "Okay,
Wow.
all right." So I have. If anyone needs toilet paper,
Yeah.
I'll mail it to you. I have plenty.
Okay.
Got back in
Awesome.
2020, you would have been rich.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, boy. We need to have a COVID flashback episode one day.
Do we though?
Yeah, because I have some stories from grad school.
Okay.
Boy,
COVID
Sorry,
was a
that's all.
wild time.
Yeah,
it was.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Christian and Brittany, you guys have been quiet.
Well, I'm not done yet, Jason.
Oh shit! I'm
So
sorry.
they're being respectful. They're being respectful.
My
Maybe
sincerest
turn your
apologies.
brightness down on your phone. You can hear me.
It's so bright I can't hear.
I'm taking the children to New York in 2 weeks. So maybe by the time you hear this, I'll be in New York.
Maybe, yeah,
maybe.
Yuck.
Thank
That's cool.
you. That one. We were not singing that song though. I tried to find one, but they're all lame. Choir music can be
Of course
so
they're
lame.
lame.
Anyway, so I'm taking them there. We're doing a Broadway show. Wait, when will this come out? Will
Which
this
show?
come out
No,
before or after?
Probably the 12th.
Okay, I can't say it then. I was going to say announce the show, but I can't say it yet. I haven't told them what show. They just have paid for a Broadway show, and they don't know what they're going to see yet.
Okay.
But
Tell us afterwards.
it's because the show that we're seeing, we are actually going to do that show next spring.
Oh, nice.
Does
So
it begin
I
with an
don't wanna-
H?
I don't want to say one thing or another.
Blue Man Group.
It's not a Broadway show. So
It's off Broadway.
Oh, I hope it's Beetlejuice.
Does it begin with a W?
So we're going to see a Broadway show. We are singing at the Statue of Liberty. We're going to tour
cool.
Ellis Island. We're going into One World Trade Center. We're doing the 9/11 Memorial. We're doing the Top of the Rock, Rockefeller Center. The theater kids are getting to actually do a real Broadway rehearsal in an actual Broadway studio.
Wow.
With
Oh,
Broadway
that's cool.
choreographers and actors.
Wow.
And they're going to, at the end of that hour and a half session, they're going to perform that with them on stage, which is super
What?
cool. It's not, nobody's going to be in the theater, but they're going to actually get to do it in the space.
That's
wow.
really, really cool.
Yeah, we're
I'm
doing
so jealous.
we'll wait till I tell you how much it costs.
I was about to say, come on, funds.
Yeah. We're doing a tour of the Apollo Theater.
Wow.
And we're,
I hope you get to see Steve Harvey.
he won't be there. He has his 15th television show to record that day. Then we're doing a soul food buffet, which I don't know if y'all know anything about Ardmore.
Ooh.
These kids do not know what they're getting into. Soul food buffet at the Cotton Club in Harlem. We're doing Gale's Broadway Rose, which is the one where it's a restaurant where all of the waiters and waitresses and the hostesses are aspiring Broadway actors. So they like Seasons of Love will just pop on, like the background track of it will come on, and then they will just grab a microphone and start singing.
I saw
in the
this
middle
on
of it.
TikTok.
Yeah.
Yes,
So we're
that is
going
the
there.
coolest thing.
Oh, wow.
But we have a reserved dinner there, and then we're going to John's Pizzeria, which is supposedly the best pizza in New York.
Oh.
I'm sure other
I'm in.
people would have other
Yeah.
opinions about that.
Probably,
always do.
yeah. But no, it's going to be super fun. We're going to be there for 5 days, 4 nights.
Doing that in
Um,
5
That
days.
sounds amazing.
You will
That
be dead
is
when you
so
come back.
Oh yeah, I know.
Oh,
I know.
wow.
There's
You have
42
to take
of
a
us.
lot of pictures.
I will. I'll do a ESN shout out as well
There you go.
on top of the
Dude,
Empire
bring
State
your
Building or
cards.
I don't
Bring
think
what?
Nick has cards, so thanks
Oh.
for making that awkward.
What
Nick
is-
and I, it's so funny, and
cards.
you know what? It's a good thing you all brought that up because when Nick and I joined at the
I
same
did say,
time,
Yeah.
there was talk of cards.
Chorus
Just
has a
saying.
lot of things and just doesn't do them.
Hey man.
Oh. Oh
Wow.
my god! Okay.
For all the stuff he does for us.
What do you do?
Call
I'm
out.
trying to do
Cast.
stuff. You're like, yeah, I'll get that to you.
So
So anyway,
I'll get you
yeah.
guys some cards.
That's coming down the pipe. We're super excited about it. We're gonna do a joint concert with a so we're doing stuff for theater and we're doing stuff for the choir kids. So both kind of have a thing. We're gonna do a joint concert with Passaic Valley High School up there. They're with their choir.
Hmm.
So that's gonna be
Hmm.
super cool. Really,
Nice.
really cool. We're
So-
very pumped.
So what is the tag per person for this?
So for a quad room, it was $2,100. Mm-hmm. For a
It's
quad
actually
room.
not that bad.
So four students breaking down $2,100.
Mm-hmm.
It's not as bad
Is
as I
that-
thought.
is
it
that
would
just
be.
for the
It's
room?
a lot, but it's
No,
not
so
as bad
that's
as,
that's for the airplane.
That's for everything. Okay.
That's for
Yeah.
everything.
Oh, y'all flying?
I am not going to be on a charter bus for 24 hours.
Ooh, Lord,
high
y'all
school.
got
Are you kidding me?
money. When I was in
I'm
high
going
school,
for free.
when I was in high school, we went to New York for we were going to New Jersey for a competition that ended up no one showed up, so we won the whole thing.
Hey, that's good, Buckhorn.
So we just spent the rest of the time in New York, but we drove up there.
No.
It's not happening.
Wow, I'm
It's
so
not
jealous.
happening. It's not happening.
So
No.
jealous.
So we basically have the airplane. I've looked at it. We basically have the airplane going there to ourselves.
That's cool.
There's 40 of us flying.
Good luck to you.
Yeah. Well, and that's going to be one of the things that I'm really looking forward to is because these hillbillies have never left like Limestone County or Madison County. Like
and
a
then
lot
you're
of them
bringing
have
them to
not.
the biggest city.
Yeah, in the world. Yeah, like and they've never been on an airplane. They like that's a part of that is for me because like so many of my professors and teachers in the past have done things for me, and made me go down the career path that I've taken. And I'm not really looking for any of them to be like musicians or choir directors or whatever, but like it's kind of my way to pay it forward, you
Sure.
know,
Yeah.
so that they can get to experience things under my watch that will be with them for forever. So,
Yeah.
but I get to have that little experience where I get to see the little country girl that I know, you know, we'll land in New York and be like, hey y'all, you know, I get to experience that walking down the street and somebody bumps into her and say, oh, excuse me, my bad. And then, you know, they look at her weird or whatever. It's just going to be fun. That's going to be a me thing. Like I just get to interact with that. But anyway,
That's
yeah, I'm
so
very much
cool.
looking forward to it.
That's so cool.
The coolest thing about that too, and just because I have had professors and teachers like that in my life, is you are planting seeds for people in a small community that like never coming from a small town, you feel like you're never going to leave. And you don't realize how big the world is, right? So
Yep.
you're planting the seed for these kids where if they want to go to Broadway, they've seen it and they've tasted just a little bit of it, and maybe it'll inspire them and give them like you're probably going to give someone, maybe not all of them of course, but someone the drive to pursue something great and creative. So that's really cool. You'll be someone's inspiration. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate it. I just want them to, yeah, like you said, I just want them to experience better than the two red lights we have in town.
Right.
Like it's,
Felt
I just, you know,
It really is like
Yeah.
one road, isn't
yeah,
it?
I mean, really, yeah, it's Ardmore Avenue and Main Street.
Yeah.
That's it.
But hey, kids, this is a grid system.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, that's what's coming down the pike for me. I don't know if that's nerdy, but I guess it's nerdy for me because it's
That's
my
very
career.
nerdy.
That counts.
Yeah.
It's
That's awesome.
nerdy.
You geeked out, and that's what
I
it's
did.
about.
100%. Sorry
Yes.
for taking all the time.
No, good stories. And I'm sorry that I tried to cut you off early. My bad.
That's fine. I gathered.
It's
you
kind
guys.
of your
Don't worry
thing,
about
Jason. So
Oh, you haven't said anything in 3 seconds? Oh, let's move on.
it. That breath was really long.
Brett,
Yeah.
Geek out.
Okay.
Geek out. Geek out.
I have been actually received something in the mail today, so I brought something for show and tell too.
Yeah.
This is
See?
the
Come on, guys.
coolest
Yeah,
cosplay prop I have ever gotten. Okay, and it's so tiny. So this is a replica of Mihawk's necklace in one piece, but wait, there's more.
Oh,
Oh,
crap.
boy.
Oh.
I mean,
Oh,
it's
God.
not. It's not like I'm not, gonna. I mean, I
you
probably could
could.
take someone's
Yeah,
eye with
sharpen
this,
it, yeah.
but yeah. So I've just been preparing for the expo,
Yeah.
and I actually got tickets to the Bebop concert the weekend before. Jeremy,
Oh,
that
heck
runs
yeah.
the expo for my birthday, he sent me a couple tickets, so I'm excited
Hey,
to
that's cool.
go. I know. I love jazz and I love Cowboy Bebop, so I'm excited.
That soundtrack is good.
Literally one of the
Yes, it
greatest anime soundtracks ever.
Mm.
Yeah, Sam.
Sorry, I'm getting over still being sick. I've had this cough for 2 weeks, and the amount of over it that I have is insane.
It's substantial.
I start my new career tomorrow.
Hey,
Feel me?
Hey.
Exciting.
Want to
Terrified.
say more about that?
So I'll be working in the school system.
Get out. Get out. Don't do it. Don't do it.
It's a trap.
Tomorrow I'm gonna be at the middle school. So which
Ugh,
my
it's a trap.
well
Watch out for those seventh graders. I've heard bad things.
Preteens are the worst.
the cool thing about it is like I went to middle school here. My mom was a teacher there for years, so like I'm extremely familiar with 90% of the staff. So and honestly, teenagers and preteens do not scare me. I mean, I have 3 nieces, okay? Like I haven't learned to navigate them. So I'm not really worried about that. Friday I'll be at the high school. We're putting our show together. Color Guard is. It's coming along. What else?
It's
What am
coming
I-
along.
Can I give you some unwarranted middle school advice?
That's totally fine. Yes.
Take this or leave it. It's up to you. I guess it just depends on what kind of kids you have. If you I'm trying to think of the politically correct way to say this.
It's fine. I'll just bleep all of it. It's cool.
Yeah, thank you. Don't be afraid to do the repartee with them. Like, because they will respect you so quickly if you're just like, no, shut up. Like, but for real, like they
That's
will,
real.
like they will buy into you so quickly if they see that you're just a human,
Mhm.
Yeah.
and like that you're not this imposing teacher or whatever. Which I have to do a lot because I'm 6'3". Like I have to do. I mean, my 7th graders are that tall. Like I have to disarm myself super fast, and they it's not really respecting because they respect you, but they will relate to you quickly, and you don't have to work as hard to get them to do the things that you want them to do. If you go back and forth with them, and sometimes you can cut them a little bit, like, hey, that
Mhm.
was stupid. Sit down. Like, stop.
Right,
But
right.
but you can do that. But once you get that rapport with them, you can do that kind of thing, and they're like, okay, sorry. Like, I won't do it again.
Yeah,
Like,
I
wow,
will
you're
say
16. That hairline's ridiculous.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
I will say that being the color guard instructor has given me, I'm not gonna say a lot of experience with this, but it has kind of like prepped me, if that makes
Mhm.
sense. Because when I
Mhm.
first came onto the scene after everything that had happened to them last year, I was basically like, hey, I'm not here to like be overbearing, but I want to be chill. I'm a chill person. I like to just, do what we got to do, whatever, and then we can have a good time or have a good time while we do it. But like, if I feel disrespected or if I am disrespected, then we'll have to have a different conversation that
Mhm.
I don't
Yeah.
like to have. Like,
Mhm.
that's just kind of how I've approached it.
Mhm.
So, but yeah, so I'm slightly nervous My last day at work was Friday, and it was really hard. Went manic and cut my hair off. It's fine.
As
It looks
well.
great.
Cutting that company out of your hair. I feel you.
Yeah.
And then I've kind of been geeking out over, I mean, the Crunchyroll Anime Awards just happened. Megan Thee Stallion was there giving Anime
I
of the
heard about
Year.
that.
Yes, looked fabulous. She's a huge anime fan, which I love.
Who did she cosplay as?
She was a character from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
That's right.
When she arrived to the awards, she was dressed as Gojo from Jujutsu Kaisen, which took home a lot of awards. And then I have not really been geeking out over the live action Last Airbender, but I've been watching it. It's really good for an adaptation.
It is. Yeah.
I talked about it on TikTok a little bit, because people are actually following me on there now. I don't understand that. But I was talking about how our generation is like the generation of nostalgia.
Oh yeah.
So
Oh, sure.
Because
get
stuff
ready to
sucks so bad right now.
we want to feel what we felt then.
Yes.
Yes, because now we're dead inside.
So
100%.
Yeah.
yes. So we were talking about live action and everything, and I'm mainly just focused on the expo and just I need a vacation so bad. So
Yeah.
Girl, same.
Same.
Oof.
so yeah. That's me.
Jason, do you need a vacation? You did not chime in.
Do I need one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, this weekend, my brother and his family are out at a cabin, and I'm taking care of the animals. And I was
Yeah, we heard about that. Do you want to talk about that again? Oh,
No, we're good. And
Learn
It's
some-
educational.
learn
I was
some
supposed
valuable
to, like,
lessons.
I was supposed to like game this weekend, and that didn't work out because the Final Fantasy didn't come in. But I ended up doing all sorts of other things that were not like chill related. Like I didn't. It didn't feel like an off weekend. So yes, I'm so
I get
looking forward to coming into Huntsville for the expo. I did see Dune Part 2 yesterday. though.
Heck yeah. Apparently one of the best movies of all time. Has it still, did you guys see that it passed Shawshank Redemption on IMDb's
I saw
best movies of all time list?
Wow.
Like apparently it's
Yeah.
kind of amazing, and we haven't
It's
reviewed it.
haven't seen it.
Fantastic.
But say, what
Um,
can you say without giving it away?
Okay, so
Wait.
No spoilies.
Yeah, I haven't seen the first one either. So
Okay.
be careful.
so what I can say is that the sound, the score, the cinematography, the acting, and the effects are all top tier. I think everybody is really cast well. Everybody clearly was committed to bringing the best that they could to the role. Everybody was believable. Javier Bardem, I think, was the best part of the movie. And he brought a very natural levity to some parts where it was like, if this were going on, this would be funny in this situation, and it was perfect. None of the humor, nothing was forced. It was really good. And it was, I read somewhere that it was kind of an experience. You weren't going to the movies for the movie. It was like an experience, and certainly that's what it was. So watch the first one, and then take yourself to the movies for the second one. It is worth it.
Yeah, so it has fallen down a little bit now, but yeah, on IMDb, so on their top 250 movies of all time list, which is voted on by users and stuff, so like they'll rank it on a scale of 1 to 10. So Shawshank Redemption has retaken the first place lead, but Dune Part 2 is on the top 250 list at number 12. It has a 9.0 out of 10 right now, out of like I think 84,000 reviews.
Yeah.
So
Can we go
not
back?
bad.
Can we
I
go
mean,
back to the
is
top
Forrest
there?
Gump better than?
I mean, technically, no, it has
This
an
is better than
8.8.
Forrest Gump.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got. Okay, great. Keep going. Shawshank Redemption. Okay, I don't think it's number one, but okay. Godfather. I don't think I've seen Godfather in a long time. I need to rewatch that. 12 Angry Men. Who's in that? What even?
Oh,
is that
Henry
movie?
Fonda.
It's
That's one of those
1957.
Yeah.
Get out of here with that.
Wow.
Get out of here with your
It's a classic.
90-minute movie.
Yeah, Henry Fonda. You were right, Jason. Good job.
The jury in New York City
It's a
murder
good
trial.
movie.
I was reading.
Oh,
watched
sorry.
it. Say what?
Yeah, Schindler's List,
Anyway,
Lord of the
Should
Rings.
be higher.
But yeah,
IMO.
Dune Part 2 sitting right there at number 12 of all time best movies.
Dune.
It's not bad. Not bad. I mean,
Who
really good.
directed that movie?
Dennis
Dune?
Villeneuve.
Yeah.
Yeah. Denis Villeneuve. Denis
Villeneuve.
Dennis.
Denis Villeneuve.
Dennis.
No, Denis.
Dennis.
Denis.
It's French. Just like
Dennis.
Timothy Chalamet.
Yes.
Zendaya.
Okay.
Coleman.
Don't think she's French. But all right.
Then they.
I was watching the live action One Piece show.
Nice. It's pretty good. All right. Brittany wants to know if Mihawk is so hot since she's not being recorded. I just want to translate this to you.
Mihawk so hot right now.
Which one is
Objectively, yes.
Objectively?
Or she.
What about
Subjectively.
unobjectively?
I don't know the other one.
subject?
Tell us about what is Mihawk? Who is Mihawk?
This guy is not hot.
Wow. Hold on, I'm pulling it
He
up.
looks dirty. He needs a bath.
What was his name? What was his name?
Dracul
Dracul.
Dracul.
Dracule Mihawk.
I did not get any of that.
Dracule. Say it like an old person.
Oh my
Aura.
god.
Dracule. Dracule.
Drac Yule.
Mihawk. Mihawk.
Ooh, no.
He looks dirty. He looks like Johnny Depp dirty.
He looks dirty.
Like Johnny Depp needs to take a bath.
Yeah, look past the palish skin.
Filthy. Filthy. And I don't like this. Mm-mm.
No. His mustache
No.
is going the wrong way.
Mm-mm.
Brittany is very offended by this. For the audience.
his-
The audience can
She-
hear Brittany.
She is. Yeah,
She is
she's
still
just,
here.
beside herself that you guys are not agreeing with her.
His bone structure's weird too. He
It's
looks.
Yeah, I feel like you have to see him in action. Like, it still probably doesn't do it justice.
I don't like it.
I feel like
his eyebrows are too bushy.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like the Pirates of the Caribbean music is being played behind him poorly.
He's like proportioned weird.
God. It's still a real person.
Well,
Do it side by side.
Brittany is loving everything we're saying for the audience.
Yeah.
she
She is
she
right on
totally
the same
agrees. She's saying
page.
that she agrees with us.
Yes. Oh, I'm going to get him off of our screens.
Wow, my cow. My cow.
I wish the audience could hear you.
Right. She's going on.
Something about
Dishonor
cows.
My cow.
Yeah, dishonor. I don't know.
Stephen John Ward is his name. Let's see what he looks like normally. He's not bad looking normally.
Are we going to wrap this one up? All right. Everyone speak their piece. Jason, you good over there?
I'm good.
All right. Christian,
Pretty all right.
you've been relaxed this entire time. I'm loving it. Just
This is
chilling.
my just chatting post.
All right. We need to get you a boom so you can just lay back and.
And Christian in repose.
What's the guy from The Last of Us?
Joel.
No, yeah,
Pedro Pascal?
Yeah, Pedro Pascal. He kind of has a vibe like that, at least normally.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah. My younger Pedro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, and kind of Timothy Chalamet, maybe? Like Pedro
Yeah, the
Pascal and
hair.
Timothy Chalamet, maybe smash together? Smash their faces together?
Okay.
Like in a
Sorry,
I would
tribute
have put
or
that
what?
a different way, but it's fine. Anyway, if you've gotten this far in this episode, people, that tells me that you like us for some reason. So if you do, and you have not yet, please head on over to youtube.com/@eatsleepnerd. Click subscribe, click like, go watch some other videos, click like, and then leave some comments. Join in the conversation. Let us know what you think about stuff we've. Let us know how you feel about this guy.
Is Mihawk hot?
Yeah,
It's not.
yeah.
Is he me hot or me not?
Ah, there you go. That's the hashtag.
That was very good. That and the hopping joke was very good. You 2 for 2 today. That was good.
Thank you. I
Nick.
do it again.
Nick,
Hmm?
What are 3 things that nerds should be doing before they go and watch the rest of our channel?
Go check out Mihawk. Tell me why he needs to take a bath with soap and water.
But he's a pirate.
But he's a pirate. He's a pirate with that weird facial hair. Where's his parrot? If he's a pirate, where's his parrot?
He doesn't need a parrot. He has a tiny sword.
If you're
That's
a
the
pirate,
reason.
you have to have a parrot.
Well, he does have the little sword though.
Yeah.
That's true.
Little sword. Was that 3 things?
Oh, that was one thing.
That was like two.
Oh, that was one thing.
Check in on your neighbors because they give you free toilet paper.
Oh, yeah.
And number 3, always inspire the children.
I'd take that one and leave that.
Okay, that's fair.
They're our future. What's that song say?
Don't you know the children are our future? I think it's Don't You Know?
Yeah.
Audio jungle.
Teach them well.
I know the
Yeah.
notes. I don't know the words.
Something like that.
Oh, Eat Sleep Nerd. Sorry. Bye.
Take these people.
Bye.